I want to talk with you about the daily meeting in Agile. It's often called in Scrum the daily Scrum or daily stand-up, and in general, generically in Agile, we call it the daily stand-up. Why? Because the meeting is intended to be a short meeting, and so we stand. In Agile, to keep a rhythm and cadence in the time box of the work, we request and require that the stand-up have an occurrence every day at the same time and the same place. Again, keeping a regular rhythm and cadence in each person's calendar. The entire team comes together, facilitated by the Scrum Master and having the product owner in attendance, to use 15 minutes to check in with one another about how they're doing with their commitment. And the way they do this in round-robin fashion is that each team member checks in with, what did I get done yesterday? What do I think I can plan on getting done today? And what's getting in my way of meeting my commitments? Now, sometimes when I'm working with teams, I actually switch those questions around a little bit. Instead, I say, what did I commit to getting done yesterday that I got done? And based on that, what can I commit to getting done today? And then finally, what's getting in the way of my making and meeting my commitments? Now, some teams add a fourth question in, which is, what new information have I brought since yesterday? So they can check in with that. There's no problem solving allowed in the meeting because we want to be sure it's a short meeting and that problem solving only involves the people who need to be engaged in order to do the work of problem solving. So even if it's the whole team, we make a declaration, the stand-up is now over, we can all sit down and move into a problem solving meeting. So the team are the only ones who speak in the meeting because they're checking in with one another. It is not a status for the Scrum Master. It's to help them understand what new work should we take on, is anyone needing additional help, who can take on additional work, what work should be dropped. And we have the product owner there to help also learn, based on the team's check-in, how can they help with what's happening with the commitment. The artifact that stays in the meeting is the burn down chart. So based on everything that everyone has brought into the meeting, we can either update the burn down chart in the meeting, prior to the meeting, or after the meeting. Finally, the stand-up invites observers. Any of the stakeholders with the project are invited to come and observe, but they are not allowed to speak because this is about the team and its commitments, daily checking in for how they're doing with their time box. Thank you.